to another highly questionable. What do you like today, Bomani?
Sound like John Harbaugh trying to make football great again.
Vamos, papi.
Is Steph Curry being overly dramatic, calling tonight's game the most important of his life?
It seems overly dramatic. There was a game in the last round, a couple of games in the last round that he played that were more dramatic than this one, given that they have breathing room. There's another availability, a safety net. They've got a Game 7 possibility at home. But I do think this part's interesting, Bomani. Kyrie Irving has outplayed Steph Curry in this series. Steph Curry, for 2 straight finals, has not been very good. And it hasn't actually mattered. They've won or are winning anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it feels overly dramatic only because they have a Game 7. And that points to something that's a bit strange about this team. They have won a championship. In theory, they will be battle-tested like we like to have in our narratives. They lost Game 5. Steph Curry sat in his locker stunned after the game. Now he's talking about this being the most important game of his life. It does feel like a real strong reaction from a team that has, quote-unquote, been there before.
Oh, forget about being the biggest game of Steph Curry's career. It's going to be the biggest game in LeBron's career. You know, if he loses tonight, they got to blow up the whole thing. You know, $200 million to go up smoke.
Isn't it kind of amazing, Bomani, that LeBron's had kind of a dozen of these biggest games of his career?
I can count like 6
Of his career.
I can count like 6 off the top of my head.
Should Jason Worth be punished or celebrated for what he said after his game-winning hit?
All right, the Nationals took 2 out of 3 from the juggernaut Cubs. Way to go. Jason Worth had the game-winning hit. Here he is on the microphone in front of kids and stuff.
How would you describe what you saw over these last 3 days here at Nationals Park? Yeah, let's hear it! Yeah!
Yeah!
Hey, Coco, we should do this more often. All right, maybe without the cursing next time. Oh, yeah. Jason, you've talked about people maybe criticizing your age coming into this season, and you've said you've had a little bit left in the tank. You're convinced of that. How do you feel just about the way that you're swinging it and what you've been able to accomplish over these last 4 days?
Yeah, those people can kiss my
Thank you, Jason. Bob, we'll go back to you.
Let's hear it!
The question was whether he should be punished or celebrated, and the answer is obviously yes.
I want to promote him to a higher league so I can get more of this. This is straight out of professional wrestling, and I don't know which part of this is my favorite, that he apologizes for cursing and then 2 more times ends up cursing, or that he looks like he's wearing a baseball uniform as something that came straight out of the wilderness.
Who is this guy? You can't swear it on television in front of all the viewers, you know. I mean, you gotta show some respect, you know. I mean, you know, this guy's not a professional guy. Him. Those Ichiro deserve to be called the hit king of baseball.
Ichiro should be celebrated. He's 42 years old. He's hitting .350. He's a fun player and has been a fun player for a long time, but we will figure out ways. It's the other side of the plate. It's the left hand. Yeah. We will figure out ways to argue about this. Here he is last night getting a couple of more hits and just been doing this all season with a spatula, just throwing the ball down the right field line and into the corners. And no is the answer to your question. He's not the hit king because more than 1,000 of those hits came in a different country against pitching that wasn't as good as the major league pitching.
But can we call him the hit uncle? I think that's the first time I've seen him without a cap of some sort on in quite a while. And whoa,
yeah,
it makes me feel old. So imagine how old he must feel.
Let's see that again. Let's see all that gray hair on Ichiro.
Man, who knew?
Well, at least he has hair.
Yeah, why don't you tell the people about why you ain't got more gray?
I got hair.
Do you think Eugene Monroe got caught by the Ravens because he spoke about marijuana advocacy?
All right, Monroe wrote something for the Players Tribune not too long ago that talked about him donating $80,000 to researchers looking into medicinal cannabis and how it might be able to help football players. It seemed like something that might turn into something positive. The NFL even sent people to talk to his researchers. Then the Ravens suddenly tried to trade him, and then after that gave up and just released him. Here's the thing. On their website, on Ravens.com, there's a story about this that includes John Harbaugh saying, wait a minute, we're not down with his cause. They made a point to let us know that while they were talking about releasing him. What other conclusion am I supposed to draw?
This can be degrees, though. It can be part of it without being all of it. Flacco could have said these same things and done all these same things. He wouldn't obviously be released because he was too valuable. This guy, not as valuable while getting a lot of guaranteed money already and being a big salary cap hit. It doesn't have to be either or. It can be both.
Should the Rockies be applauded for cutting Jose Reyes despite owing him $39 million?
This feels a little bit like the last story, in which the morality is a little bit flimsy because it's based on the production or lack of production or cost of a player. They are getting rid of him, yes, because they owe him $40 million roughly, and they don't want to give that to someone who's just going to be on their bench and come back from a domestic abuse suspension, but they wouldn't be doing this if they didn't already have Trevor Story being better than he is at the same position.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Even if they flat out get rid of him, they're going to owe him the $39 million. Like somewhere along the way, they decided they did not want him associated with the team at all. Now, I don't know what their interactions have been with him. I don't know what the aftermath of this is going to be for Reyes. I have a hard time jumping on the idea that a man is beyond redemption, but it seemed like a really strong step for the Rockies to take, not to simply try to trade him, but to say we're going to set $39 million on fire. I don't know if that's a statement about Reyes the man or the fact that he's not hitting .330 anymore.
Coming up next on Highly Questionable.
Are they just going to fight each other? Ow! What are the rules?
The what?
Time to play the game that chafe all his body hair. Do you question?
No, he's not talking about it.
You give us topics and events. Oh, and we question them.
It ain't me either.
Do you question the impressiveness of these swimming feet?
All right, we're going to swimming. I guess that was in the question. It's Norway, right?
Yep.
And he's wearing leopard print, or whatever that is, tiger. Wait a minute, is he like...
Oh, yeah, he's doing it in reverse. The whole thing is in reverse. Why would I question the impressiveness of this? It's impressive. That's hard to do, isn't it?
It also appears to be pretty pointless.
I mean, that too.
Wait, is he front stroking on his back?
Yeah, he's doing everything sort of backwards. Can it be impressive and pointless at the same time? Those people in the crowd there don't seem to be terribly impressed by his ridiculousness.
Though I guess you could raise the question, can it be impressive and useless? That's basically the motto of this year, Do You Question thing.
This entire segment is, can it be impressive and pointless?
So what should we call that one? What's the reverse of a breast?
Can we stop this video now? We've had about enough of this. We get the point. We're going to keep going? All right, let's keep going here. There it is. Yeah, all right.
Great job.
I mean, okay.
Well, I tell you, that takes a great deal of creativity. Are you kidding me? I never saw anybody before doing that. You got to take his name down, and then I tell you, he's a future Hall of Famer. I'm calling it now. He's a future Hall of Famer.
You don't even know his name.
Name one person in the Swimming Hall of Fame. Yeah, okay. Next question.
Do you question whether hooligans are born or trained?
Okay, this is hooligan training here. We had a video the other day of French and Russians fighting and hooliganism. Yeah, now they're trying to upgrade, to be promoted to the highest ranks of hooliganism through training. Are they just going to fight each other? Ow! I mean, wow! I would watch this as a sport, I feel like. Funny, I'd watch this. Wouldn't you watch this? I do wonder why they wouldn't train on a more manicured field. Like, why are they...
What do you need a manicured field for? All you do is fight.
I know, just something a little cleaner.
What? Do you see what they're doing?
What are the rules?
The what? The rules are you got to wear gloves. That appears to be... Whoa, did you see that kick there at the end? There's so much going on here. On top of it, why do we feel the need to give them a cute name like hooligans? Why don't we call them what they are? Gangs. I didn't know they practiced this. How do you practice ruckus?
Well, I'll tell you one thing, they got it all wrong. If I were one of those guys, I'd go there swinging a bat, the baseball bat. So, I start cracking head one after the other. I'll be the king of the baseball bat, the king of the hooligan. They'll call me, that Cuban guy is really mean. That's what you got to do. Never mind the fist and all that. You got to swing a bat. Okay. Swing it 1, 2, 3 times. You see, everybody's going to go away, spread away. That's what you got to do.
What would you really do, Poppy, in that situation?
I would run away, that's all.
Yeah, that's it. And get caught from behind.
Do you question the quality of this PE teacher?
That could mean many things, and they haven't told us which it does.
Sure.
What was the guy who got hit in the face with the inner tube supposed to be doing? Other than getting hit in the face with the inner tube. Can we hear that sound again? Let's just hear the sound of the tube hitting the face. Listen to the sound. Just the sound.
Greatest PE teacher of all time.
That wasn't
Of all time.
That wasn't the worst teacher we had on the show.
Which one was the worst? Is it the guy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait a
Remember
minute.
this?
I don't remember this.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, wait a minute. I couldn't have been here that
Actually,
day.
I don't think I've
I've
seen this,
never
'cause I
seen
wouldn't
that
be ready to
video.
laugh.
I've never
Oh, my
seen
God.
that video. That's horrific.
He can't still work there, kid.
No.
Sitting on 4Gs. You cannot afford these.
The Panamera on your 911. I call my homies 911. I'm the one with the juice, but I never do the homie like Pac did Q.
Bo, who do you love? Dan, who do you love? Who do you love? From the Clevelander Hotel on beautiful South Beach, Miami. Joining us at the beach today is YG.
Got a new album, Still Brazy, drops tomorrow. Let's talk to him. You decided to go seek therapy after, do I have this right? You were shot at. Can you tell us why it is that you decided to do that and what you learned from that experience?
Well, the people around me, you feel me, they thought I should go do some little therapy sessions because they knew how I was thinking and how I was moving. I was in a dark space, you feel me, real paranoid, moving around out here where I'm from. So they like, yeah, man, you need to go talk to somebody. I went and I talked to somebody. It really ain't helped me. I only did 2 sessions. I heard you supposed to keep going. You feel me? I did 2 sessions. So it ain't really helped me, man. I think time gonna help that. I'm gonna have
Who's the biggest critic of your music in your family? Who's the person that's hardest on you?
My pops, probably. My pops and my little bro. Yeah.
What do they have to say?
Now they just gonna tell me like, if something whack, they gonna be like, man, that's weak. You feel me? You can do better than that. Yeah.
And how do you receive that? You're the expert in the family, no?
I mean, yeah, I'm the expert in that. You feel me? But ain't nothing. I don't get too many of those comments and stuff. You feel me? So it ain't nothing. If I get them, when I do get them, it's like, all right, I'm gonna really go hear him out and see what he gotta say, and if it's making sense, you feel me? I might switch something up. You know who else get down like that? Mustard, DJ Mustard. Yeah, he gonna tell me it's something weak, and I'm gonna tell him it's something weak, straight like that.
But did you have to learn to accept it? Because artists tend to be sensitive about telling them that it ain't hot.
Nah, I mean, like, if somebody telling you something and you know they a real person in your life, like, they ain't got no side agendas or nothing going on, or they ain't jealous, they like your real homie, you gonna listen. Like, you gonna tune in what they saying. If it's like somebody who just in the studio and we don't even really know you like that, you just coming around because you came with the other homie, and you like, oh man, oh that's weak. Like, who is you? Don't even talk to us. You don't got no say so, you ain't got no input. You know?
Going to change camera angles here. Hold on just a second. Get my father involved. Hold on just a second.
What up, Pops?
Hey, how are you? How are you? YJ, what's going on? Everything good?
Yeah, man, how you, man? You got that bright lime shirt on, man. Man, how
You
you
like
doing,
that?
man?
You like that? Yeah. It's a nice,
Yeah, you
it's a nice
poppin',
color
man.
shirt.
You popping, man.
YG, Poppy wants a crack at you. Go ahead, Dad.
Yeah, what is the craziest thing that has happened in one of your concerts?
At one of my concerts, the
Yeah.
craziest thing that happened in one of my concerts. Oh man, let me see. Man, I mean, I done hopped on a bus one time. I hopped on the bus. Me and the homies hopped on the bus. You know, you walk on the bus. It's the driver's seat and it's a little curtain. Then it's like it's the first part of the bus, was the living room. And then after that, it's the kitchen. And then after that, it's the bunks and it's the back room. You feel me? So me and the homies walking on the bus. We get to the first part of the bus. We got to pass this part up to get to where we need to go, to the bunks and all that. Yeah, man, we seen two of the homies. They was butt naked. And, yeah, things like that. They had something else going on. And it was like, hold on, man, hold on. Man, what's going on, man? Put some clothes on, man. You want to know the crazy thing?
That sounds like a crazy night, eh? Anyone playing cards?
That's the follow-up question. Good talking to you. Thank you,
That's
sir.
two rated
Thanks for
R
being-
right there.
No, that's all right. No, we're just done. We're just done. We're out of time. Not because we don't want to keep talking to you. Thanks for being on with us.
Oh, all right.
Gracias, YJ. Time to play the game that needs to trim a third from the show budget. See? Or no?
Tell us what to watch on television tonight. We tell you if we're intrigued or not.
On Fox Sports 1, USA versus Ecuador.
No, not interested in this, but the USA is favored to win, and we've got some footage here of the goalkeeper who is going to take Tim Howard's job at some point in the future. What do we got?
Oh.
Okay, I thought this was going to be a small child. I did not think that this was going to be a tiny dog. That's a lot of shots on goal. That is fairly amazing, I would say. Oh, what is this world record? Number of balls caught by a dog? Was that really a world record? Okay, great. Congratulations, puppy. Bomani, are you intrigued?
I want to see the blooper reel because he wasn't just born like that. He didn't just wake up like this. Show me the ones where they're trying to teach him how to do it, and he's catching them right on the there on the schnoz.
Really? Why are you such a cynic? Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued. I'm telling you, that guy there has a great future in the game. I'm telling you, 2-3 years from now, he's going to be still catching those balls, but they're going to be bigger balls. They're going to be more of them, and they're going to be faster. They're going to be faster catches. Take his name down. We really didn't do too much analysis on this game.
Oh, you noticed that, did you? Yeah, we didn't really break down Ecuador's back line.
Who?
On Fox, the U.S. Open.
Oh, maximizing the efficiency on my negativity, not even reaching for the card. I've got it up before I even start. Let's see, what do we have here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's a preview clip of the U.S. Open. That's
this?
Drew Brees. And, yeah, okay, hits his friend in the, there it is, stuck in his tongue. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. And that concludes our U.S. Open coverage right there.
Oh, dude.
This show is so stupid. Bomani, there it is, yes. Bomani, are you
The
intrigued?
crazy thing is, at the golf tournament, someone's already been hurt worse than that. The poor caddy who broke his ankle in a bunker. And guess what? He was doing that for an amateur. He wasn't even going to get paid in the first place.
Look at that, legitimate U.S. Open analysis. Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued. It's time for me to make my pick. My pick is Beef Johnson. Roll the tape.
Oh, Beef Johnson, you remember
for the
this
family
guy?
and your friends back home? I'm sure they're going absolutely ballistic right now.
Yeah, I can't wait to get back to North Mid and get hammered and see my mum, brother, and spend time with them and just celebrate.
Get hammered first.
All right.
Maybe they're going to get hammered together.
Get hammered, go see my mom, in that order.
On ABC, Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Kevin Hart is making the rounds. He's perpetually making the rounds. I forgot to put the card down. I'm just going to keep it up. He was on Jimmy Kimmel, and he was telling a Michael Jordan story.
Mike had a charity event in Las Vegas. They called me. They wanted me to host the event, right? So as I'm saying stuff, I lock eyes with Mike. He's in the front row, and I start teasing him. I was like, man, what age do you get to where it's okay to wear your pants that high and nobody addresses it? And I said,
Oh, no.
he had like the little square mustache at the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is that? I said, it looks like a thumbprint. Like you just smell something. And like nobody's laughing. Like they got to the point where nobody's laughing, right?
Really?
I mean, no. He's looking like straight. He's actually giving me a look like you gonna keep on going, like you ain't gonna stop. so I remember I hit him with like one more, and nobody said nothing. So I'm like, whatever. It gets over, and I see him. I'm like, what up, Mike? Hey, and he shook my hand and he squeezed it real hard and he was like, you have a good day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I ain't seen him since.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Kevin Hart learned.
It's 2016. This Kevin Hart thing is still going on. I'm not hating. I'm just saying.
I know, it is kind of crazy. He filled out a football stadium. Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued. Listen, I'm telling you something. I like that guy. His last movie, Central Intelligence with the Rock, is going to be a blockbuster. Isn't he the guy?
Yeah, he is
Jimmy,
the guy.
I'm telling you,
Yes,
I'm on top of
yeah,
the Hollywood and the movie and everything about him. That's right.
I'm so glad he guessed right on the guy.
All right, blockbuster.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching.
Talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.
Gracias. See you mañana.
Remix time.
And with this, okay, fourth straight day of this guy. Okay, very good. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
There we go.
Thank you for watching. All right. Oh,
Something funky in the house. Something funky in the house.